We back, like I promised. I'm just fucking with y'all. So I want to make a quick video, real quick. I want to talk about your pure hustle and AMC and 8. Okay. So hustle in its purest form, which is why I called this channel Pure Hustle, right? Because we ain't talking about out here in the streets and all that other shit. We talking about hustling in your purest form, whatever that means. So, and what it has to do with AMC and 8. So we all got AMC, we all got 8, right? And I know a lot of people like to look at it for what it is, you know, when APE happened. And, you know, we got our split and the money went down in AMC. And then they're like, oh, well, that money that was subtracted from AMC went into APE. Okay, that's cool. And that may actually be what happened. I don't look at it that way. You know how I see it? I see APE as free money. I see it as free money. And that's all it is. It's free money. It's going to do what it do. It's going to help with the liquidity, all that shit. We all know the whole spiel. We listen to a bunch of YouTubers. We, you know, done the DD on our own. So it's kind of like we already get the gist of what APE is supposed to do, what it will do, how that's going to help AMC in turn, and how we're all going to get our mo ass. I get it. But in the meantime, I don't like to think, and I'm not telling you guys how to think, but I don't like to think the way that I see it. As I see it, it was like, okay, let's say the APE didn't happen, right? And let's say it was just AMC. Now, let's say AMC was like in the 20s or something before it went down, right? Now, technically, you know, like if you were in the lower numbers or, you know, and you were kind of up and had a plus, you know, in your account before the split happened or whatever, you were probably up by a certain amount, right? And had it gone down, you know, you actually lose money, right? So if APE didn't happen, it just would have been what you lost, right? You still just would have took, you know, the temporary L on losing money. And if it goes below where you bought in at, you know what I'm saying? Let's say for an example, like you had an average of like 17, right? And so AMC was at 20, right? So you made whatever, $3 in the money times how many shares you had, right? And then so, you know, obviously it goes below your 17 mark, you actually lose part of your investment, right? So if it would go down normally on any given day, now we're not even talking about with the 8, that would be money that you're losing that's in your investment. Now I look at it as 8, it's like, yeah, they say, okay, well, that money that you lost in AMC, now it goes to 8. Well, technically, I guess, right? But when AMC goes back up, you really didn't lose, right? Because technically, when it goes back up to where it was before the division between AMC and 8, you got that money. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you get it back anyway. Plus, oh, look at here. Now you still got 8. It's free money. So let's move past that. What I'm saying is that we're all at a waiting game. We're at a standstill at this point. We see exactly where everything is going. You see the SPY today. You see the market. It's fucking bleeding red. You see all of that. So we're all waiting on, you know, on what's going to happen next, and which we believe to what's going to happen next. And we're all waiting on that to hopefully be the catalyst to get us to the motherfucking moon, right? But you know how we do. We don't fuck around with dates and times and, timelines and trying to figure out all this other shit, because we always end up getting disappointed, right? When YouTubers make fucking dates. But we know that we have to wait until then. Okay, so what do you do while you wait? You hustle. If you're fortunate to have a job, don't just look at your job as being like, I'm working 9 to 5. You gotta change your mentality. Don't be thinking like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I gotta work this 9 to 5 to just pay some bills or whatever. Look at it as a way of being like, okay, yeah, I gotta work here. Yeah, I gotta do this. Work my Monday through Fridays or whatever. Maybe work some weekends. Okay, cool. But yeah, I gotta pay bills with that. But just manage your money better. You got an extra $100, $200 or whatever on the side. Okay, cool. You still got your AMC and your Ape shares. Cool. They're not going nowhere until you're ready to hit the sell button and sell, right? So now that we know that, let's work on shit that we know. So now that we know that, and you see that these fucking prices and all the price are manipulated, you know that AMC and Ape are manipulated. You know that, right? And the prices goes down. So instead of looking at the fucking brokerage account all the time and getting mad at the price, you know that eventually when it's time for us to mow ass, the shit is gonna go back up anyway. So what really are you stressed about? It's just temporary fucking numbers. That's all it is. But in the meantime, here's the thing. In the meantime, while you're doing what you're doing, while you're working every day, while you got your little side hustles, while you got your Instacarts and all this other shit that you do on the weekends, maybe you pick up a second job or go work for an independent contractor, you know what I'm saying, on the weekends or whatever, or do whatever you do. But you're making a little bit of extra dough. Just buy the fucking dips. You know what I'm saying? Add a little bit of money into where you can, and guess what? You're going to average down, right? You add more to the pot for when we blow up. And you're going to make way more money than what you thought you was when you first started with your original investment. And you killing these motherfucking hedges with kindness. Because all they going to do is have to pay you way more. Don't get mad, get even. You know what I'm saying? Two can play that motherfucking game. They want to play this game all goddamn day, and they want to sit up here and try to, oh, look at us, motherfuckers. We bringing down the price. How you feel now? You gonna sell? Be like, nah, I'm cool. All right. I got you on Friday, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Or I got you on the weekend. Oh, okay, cool. You want to do that? All right, I got some extra money to make. Okay, well, I got some other plays to hop in and out of real quick. Double up. Spend a couple $100 on something else. Make that money. Throw it into the buying power. Wait until you try to attempt to continue to dip AMC and Ape down. And when I see a number that's tasty, I'm just going to load the fuck up. And I'm going to just rinse and repeat. Do the same thing over and over again. Every week. Until that day that you motherfuckers get tired and y'all tap out and we run up. Not just on AMC, but on Ape too. And when that day comes, we gonna get the original money that we wanted in AMC plus more, because we've been adding and just continuing to live our life, because we ain't got no other choice. We gotta live it, right? We got to move every day and do what we got to do, but do it with a mindset to being like, okay, man, I ain't giving up, bro, and I'm going to add when I can. And just know that when that goes, AMC goes up, we get paid. But not only that, now you got that free money from Ape. And now you get to continue to reap the benefits of that too. So it's all about your mentality. If you keep spending more time watching YouTubers and watching all of this news coverage and all the fake ass propaganda, you're gonna lose your motherfucking mind, because that's what it's designed to do, is to spread fear. That's the killer of the mind. You gotta have enough self-discipline and control to be like, hey, I'm not gonna allow this to dictate my future. I'm not gonna allow it to put me in a fear state to where I make dumbass decisions and can fuck up my family or the legacy of my family because I got manipulated into a state to where I had to make a decision because I listened to someone else, or I got pressured mentally. Never let somebody get up in here. You know, you can talk your shit and say how you feel, but at the end of the day, they can't stop you, bro. None of them can stop you. So you just got to continue doing what you're doing. We ain't got no choice but to continue to do what we do, but in the meantime, mentally, you know, get to it. And that's hustle in your purest form.